Hey guys, what's up? It's time for a PBR battle, and in this one I'm using my girlfriend's team, hooray, because it's awesome, and she's awesome, and yay. Anyway, I'm going up against probably the worst spelling of Cindy ever. Unless it was like, unless they had the Y in the middle and an I at the end, that would just be horrendous, but whatever. Anyway, you know, it's a usual lead-off with Ledian, except this time I thought that Hypno would be pretty useful, because I remember that he had Focus Blast and Psychic and Dream Eater, and that would probably be pretty useful since most of these guys seem to be, you know, the kind of weak sweeper type, you know, like Sceptile and Staraptor and Kingdra and stuff like that. So I could Dream Eater them for sure, but I would just Focus Blast the Absol. So anyway, we're going to the Waterfall Coliseum. It's an okay Coliseum. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but whatever. I prefer the Sunset and the Neon Coliseums because of their music, and just because they both look pretty cool. So anyway, out comes Sceptile and Absol, and I go for Tailwind with Ledian. And also, one thing I need to warn you right now is that this battle is so laggy. Like, every single battle that I had today, and let's see, that was probably a total of around maybe 20 or so. Almost every single fight that I had today was laggy. And so, like, for the next week or so, maybe, the battles are going to be pretty laggy. I'm sorry about that, but, oh well. Or maybe not a week, but maybe around next 2 weeks, but whatever. You know, because I do one every 2 days. But anyway, they go for X-Scissor on Hypno, and I go for Tailwind. And then, for some reason, they felt so threatened by Hypno, they felt the need to double team it. Maybe they were expecting a Focus Sash, but if I saw a Hypno, I wouldn't really expect a Focus Sash because I know it's a pretty bulky Psychic type. I was kind of surprised that they did that. So anyway, I was going to go to Mytana for a second there, but I go to Ivysaur. I go to Rosemary the Ivysaur. I think that's a really good name for an Ivysaur. But, anyway, now that we are all tailwinded up, I go on ahead with a Focus Blast with Ledian, because I know I need to get that Absol out of the way. Right here, I was just really worried about Focus Sashes, but I think that because they went for Night Slash, I think that they probably have a Razor Claw just to abuse, you know, Night Slash's high critical hit ratio, your ability Super Luck, and then just get critical hits like non-stop. So anyway, Focus Blast hits and knocks out Absol, which was awesome because that thing needed to die for its murder of Hypno. And then Ivysaur goes for Sludge Bomb, does a surprising amount to Sceptile, considering it's just a second form starter versus a third form starter. But X-Scissor goes off and does less than half to Ivysaur. I was really surprised. I mean, I know that Sceptile is usually a special sweeper, but generally they can work either way. They can go both ways. Alright, anyway. That's nasty. Anyway, now that Sceptile is all weakened and everything, I know that I can just finish it off with a Bug Buzz, so I go for Bug Buzz with, you know, Ledian. And then, since I have a Power Herb on Ivysaur, I go on ahead with a Solar Beam on that Kingdra, because I know it's not going to be, Energy Ball is just not going to cut it against that thing. So Bug Buzz goes off, knocks out Sceptile, which is good, because he needed to go down, because I don't like Sceptile. I don't like fighting them. I don't really mind them. I don't think they're too cool or too bad or anything. They're just kind of there, but I really don't like fighting them. They're just way too fast. So anyway, Solar Beam goes off and does half to Kingdra, which is... I still think that this Ivysaur is pretty impressive, considering it's just an Ivysaur. But whatever. Anyway, Dragon Pulse hits Ivysaur, and it gets knocked out, sadly. I really wanted it to take that Dragon Pulse with, like, one hit left, and then that would have just been freaking amazing. But anyway, Ivysaur goes down, they send out Miss Magius, and I send out my last guy, which is Mytana. Groupie, the Mytana. Anyway, now that my Tailwind has gone out, I go on ahead with another one. Just because I need my speed to be boosted now. And I kind of sent Mytana out there as bait, even though, you know, it's just my last two guys. I kind of use him sort of as bait right here. I go for a Protect eventually. I was really confused as to what I needed to do. I thought I might Howl and then start Sucker Punching. But I just go with Protect on my Tiana. It wouldn't have really mattered if I had howled. I think I would have still had a very good shot at winning this, because I have a Focus Sash, and I can take at least one hit. So anyway, Mismagius goes for a Thunderbolt and hits Ledian. It doesn't even bring me down to my Focus Sash. I love that about Ledian. It's so freaking specially defensive, and I love it. So anyway, Tailwind goes off. We get our boosted speed. Kingdra's Hydro Pump misses. Oh wait, no. It goes for my Tiana, and I protected myself, so it's not going to hit, of course. And then I go for a Bug Buzz for I think about half a second, and then I go back to protect. For some reason, I thought I had already gone with my Tiana, and I go for a protect with Ledian, because now I'm using Ledian as bait. So Ledian is now protecting, even though it has very little HP. If I had Endure, that would probably work just a little bit better, but I feel more secure with Protect. So anyway, I go for Howl with my Tiana. This is kind of essential at this point, because I don't think I can take this Kingdra, even with a Sucker Punch. So I need to get my attack up. So Howl goes off, raises my attack to over 200. Anyway, it doesn't know, no, it's not over 9,000, sadly. But not even Deoxys can get over 9,000. So anyway, Dragon Pulse and Thunderbolt both go for Ledian. I don't know why they both went for Ledian, but hey, looks like that baiting strategy worked out pretty dang well. So anyway, my Tiana takes no hits in that last turn, all powered up and everything. We're ready to go. So I go with Bug Buzz on Kingdra, and I go for a Sucker Punch on Mismagius. I was really worried about maybe like Confuse Ray, but thankfully they go for another attack, and I am able to Sucker Punch them into Oblivion. Boom! Sucker Punch hits, and they die. I was kind of worried about Focus Sashes, but I've not seen too many Mismagius with Focus Sashes, thankfully, because they're hard enough to take down as it is. And Ledian goes for Bug Buzz, and boom! Sadly, it's left with just like a couple hits left, which was really annoying. I really wanted to knock it out from there. But goes for Dragon Pulse and takes out Ledian, but this battle is pretty much over. Because, you know, I have a Sucker Punching my Tiana with boosted attack, he's at very low HP, and Kingdras don't learn any good, you know, non-attacking moves unless you want to teach them by TM. And I've not seen too many stall Kingdras, so I was pretty confident that I would get it off, and I do get it off, and Kingdra dies. So yeah, kaboom! Down goes Kingdra, because my Tiana is awesome. He's like the most useful member on this team. He's really saved the day more than anybody, that's for sure. So anyway, that is the fight. It was good. The person was good, I guess. The Kingdra was annoying, and so was the Sceptile. But whatever. Ivysaur and my Tiana, you are the stars of this show. So anyway, see ya in the next fight.